Hi everybody, Joshua here with the Heavy Piano YouTube channel. This will be a tutorial for Elliott Smith's speed trials. And we'll base this on chords and melody, and then on my version that I did for the channel. So, let's get started. It's in the key of C. The way I'm treating the introduction is C over G, A minor, E minor over B, excuse me. And that melody is E, G, A, B. I think I do a little walk up C, D, E. And then I'm repeating these octaves. Just gently, real gently. Keep everything loose. And then what you want to do is bring out the melody of the E and then the inner kind of the singing inner melody there in between those E's. So what I do, have the octaves going, and then when I want to emphasize that first E, I kind of like roll it a little bit. And that's kind of how I created my introduction of Elliott's melody line in the introduction. And then the verse uses the same chords. Let's see here. So you do that C over G, A minor, E minor over B 3 times, and then we go to an A flat chord, to G. We're gonna go back to the C over G again. So I do that twice, and this time instead of A flat, we'll go to A minor. A flat here. E flat over B flat, to G, to C, D7 with the 9 on top. The 9 is the E, which is in the melody. F major 7. Again, the E becomes the E becomes the major 7. And do this twice. And then we're back to the introduction again. And then I think in my version I went up to the octave. So remember, we do that 3 times. To the A flat, to G, we just do that progression 2 times this time, and then it goes to A minor, A flat, E flat over B flat, to G, and to speed trials, C, D9, F, G, C, D, F to G. And this time this will be a little bit different. We can go to A major, F, C to G. Do that twice. A major, F major 7, C to G, and then we'll go back to the A minor, which is more in the key natural minor of C major. A minor, F, C to G, A minor, F, C, G, and it kind of fading out, or however you want to end that. I think I kind of started improvising. did bring the energy back and return to my kind of the feeling of the introduction. I'm not sure exactly how I ended it, but you could fade it out or pick a different chord to end on. Alright, so there's really just a few progressions to think about for that song. I really appreciate some of these kind of out of nowhere chords. You know, you set the key of C, A minor, E minor over B. Those are all pretty typical chords in the key of C, and then you have this major 6. You know, coming back to our 5 chord, which will bring us back to the 1 chord again. And then, you know, once your ear has gotten used to that, go to the A minor, so. And this time, instead of repeating that A flat again, we have an A minor, and then A flat, and then we have our E flat over B. So then the G, which is the 5, back to C. So anyway, I don't know, it's just some interesting chords in there. Running speed trials, and then again, this progression is cool. So, you know, the first time it does that C, D, F, G progression, the melody E is the major 3rd, then becomes the 9th, then becomes the major 7th. And then when it goes to the next progression, the A major, it's 5th of A major. There's our major 7, 3rd, and he does that twice, and then goes to A minor, which is kind of more in keeping with traditional chords of C major. So, you know, those stronger cadences, you know, the really strong G to C to 5 to 1 cadences, and that progression, the minor 6, major 4, major 1, major 5, you know, that's kind of like a typical pop progression. But I like how Elliott, before he ends the song with that typical progression, you know, he has some kind of outlier chords there. Anyway, I hope that's helpful. I will throw the MIDI up on Patreon, as well as a sheet with lyrics and chords. Hopefully I'll help someone else learn it, but appreciate you following along and watching these videos. And a big thank you to my patrons on Patreon for supporting this channel. And I will catch y'all later.